this tragedy, and especially the tragedy, I can't even pronounce it now, the tragedy of the latest explosion that took place in Beirut?
To be honest, I had so much anger inside me and pain. And by painting, it made me feel a little bit at ease. But it was devastating, actually, to see what happened in Lebanon. I just couldn't stop crying, and I had to do something. I had to get it out of my system because, as you know, I was born and brought up in Beirut, so I've seen the war. I've seen people suffer, but this explosion was unbelievable. It was just nothing like I've ever seen or heard in my life. And I heard that it was the second or third biggest in the world.
That's true. Yes, that's absolutely true. And now, you know, the symbolism of the painting that you've got now next to you. Now, this painting is a very special painting, and this is what we want to talk about today in our show. Now, the symbolism of having the bird that's flying away from the explosion, which is the bird of fire, I think you call it. It's a very powerful message that Lebanon would rise from the ashes. What was your thought process in creating the bird of fire? How did you put it together, and why did you call it the bird of fire? I think obviously the viewers would like to know this.
When I started the painting, I had no intention of painting a bird. It was just mainly the anger, the fire, and the explosion. But as I was painting and watching the news in stages, then I was hearing people being found alive, and then after the people went on the streets cleaning the streets. You know, as you know, Lebanese are resilient.
Yes.
So I wanted to show a bit of hope, not too much, because really I'm still devastated by this explosion, and I feel like nothing was done, or we don't know who was behind this massive explosion. So I wanted to give a bit of hope by painting this little bird.
Yes, and it certainly does come across as hope for the people